Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the elect. My name is Yakalba from Plain Tables Camp. Look at Deuteronomy 21. Judges, Psalms, Proverbs. Stubborn, the word stubborn. I was thinking Deuteronomy 21. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken. All right, let's get that. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of the city, unto the gate of this place, and they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Yeah, that's just two examples of what could be going on. Doesn't have to necessarily be that. But rebellious, stubborn. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones that he die, so that thou put away evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. Yeah, the reason why there's so much crime and disorder amongst these households is because the law is not being executed. Neptune Beach says,
the tables are turned on three.
That's not that go. This is out of control teens, the latest problem at Long Beach apartment complex. So I don't know if this is a gentrified area. It might be something else going on, and this happens every. This has always been a problem. Young people going around fucking shit up. It's nothing new. But how do you curb that? All right. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son. All right, it's H 5637. Stubborn. Having or showing dodge, determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments and reasons. Rebellious, showing desire to resist authority, control, or convention. Be refractory. Stubborn or unmanageable. And that's what a lot of these young people are. They're stubborn, unmanageable. They're stupid. Let's watch the video.
Residents of a Long Beach apartment complex, they say they're concerned for their safety after repeated break-ins and run-ins with the homeless. Adding fuel to the fire, one of those neighbors was attacked recently near the complex. And this is the same apartment building where several fires were intentionally set last month.
Yeah, Jennifer McGraw is live in Long Beach tonight with new video and reaction from some of those neighbors. Jennifer.
Rick and Kareen, these are luxury apartments right here on the boardwalk in Long Beach. People pay thousands of dollars to live here. They say they don't feel safe walking to their car, let alone walking down their own hallways, and says something needs to be done. An apartment complex here in Long Beach making headlines once again. Neighbors once harassed by an arsonist now say they're being terrorized by teenagers.
These kids don't care. They're looking for trouble.
Kimberly was attacked in the courtyard at these luxury Camden Harborview apartments. Many people have been.
One hit me with the skateboard, and the other one was hitting the other guy. They were socking him, and he didn't want to fight back. He was just trying to get them to stop. He didn't want to hurt any kids.
And then this, caught on camera kicking in her door.
Doing the donkey kick. It was about 8:30 at night. We did call the police. I do have a report on that.
Tenants say it's a constant cycle of people breaking in, neighbors getting attacked, and they say management is doing nothing.
You have courtesy patrol. That's a joke.
Susan Herman, another victim.
I was attacked by the pool area while I was on the phone with 911 by these teenagers.
And it's not just teens, but a revolving door of thieves.
Cars stolen, cars vandalized, people beat up. I mean, what does it take? You have amenities here that you're afraid to use because you don't know what you're going to find. And those teenagers, they're just out of control.
And are begging the owners, the city, and the police for help.
We need somebody that actually cares, but at this point, you need armed guards. You have to take back your property.
I reached out to the apartment building managers, and I also reached out to police, but it is a Sunday, so we have not yet heard back. We hope to get more information. And these folks have even taken their cause to City Hall. They hope this video and everyone seeing it, they hope that this brings some light to their situation. We are live in Long Beach. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
All right.
Resident.
So, yeah, this was released 3 days ago. Again, this is nothing new. So, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to execute judgment upon these young people. This is how it was done in the ancient world. And you reduce the amount of rebellion amongst the youth. All right, now, because our people stop following the laws, that's why you have so much crime amongst our people, because they're performing their own will. They're following the will of Satan. They're doing what they want to do. They don't have any order or structure. All right. That's why we're only concerned with the elect. Where is that at? That's Psalm 78:8. And might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation. Yeah, they weren't corrected when they were going off from keeping the law, worshiping Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, worshiping Yahweh. Yahweh had been revealed at that time. They went off because they stopped following our Creator, and they weren't punished. All right. And might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their heart aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with the power. All right. So stubbornness, rebellion, though. But the Samuel states that rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. All right. So you're supposed to execute judgment upon criminals. All right. And I mean, who's the main criminal? You got the Edomite. All right. But we wouldn't have a lot of these issues if sentence against evil works were executed speedily, like it says in Ecclesiastes. It's Luke 12:49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it'll be already kindled? Yeah, figuratively and literal fire. All right. When the Lord makes his second coming, there's going to be in the midst of a third world war. All right. And figuratively, there's going to be a lot of crime, famine, calamities, incidences, attacks. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straightened till it be accomplished? Yeah, difficult position. Nervous, because the Lord had to receive his judgment on the cross, and he resurrected on the third day. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. Right? You got these dumbasses, like one guy saying what God supports war. That guy. Well, the author of war is Yahweh Shai, the Lord. All right? He received that blueprint from his father, Yahweh. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. Read him that scripture. Is the Lord about bringing peace to the earth? Not initially, no. He's going to bring war. The Third World War, the First, Second, and Third World War was designed by the Lord, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. Notice the Christians never read this scripture. The anti-Christians, excuse me. I tell you, nay, but rather division. All right. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes or enemies shall be there of his own household. I believe it says that in Matthew. All right. So, crime. How else is that one? Crime. Come back up. Crime, home invasions, robberies. They're gonna go up. You gotta protect yourself. Right? You gotta have your little security systems and all that, and keep your head in a swivel. All right, and ultimately, we have Yahushua secure. All right. Now, I don't mean bad shit ain't gonna happen to you. You may get robbed. Yeah, you have every right to, protect yourself. You might get cars stolen, windows busted out, attempted home invasions. Let me see. Let's play this one. So again, you're supposed to pronounce judgment on what they call them, hooligans, on useless eaters like this.
Armed robbers during a frightening break-in in Neptune Beach. And we want to warn you about the surveillance video. It shows the person inside the home shooting one of the intruders. This is video you'll see only on News4Jax from a Ring spotlight camera at the Park Place Apartments on
Residents
3rd Street
of a
next
Long
to
Beach
Charboy
apartment.
Park. News4Jax reporter Vic Micolucci was there last night and joins us today. And Vic, we know one man showed up at the hospital, but 2 others are still on the run?
I don't know. Yeah, I just spoke with the police commander in charge of the investigation here in Neptune Beach, Mary, and he is asking for help from the community to find these 2 remaining men. This happened yesterday around this time. As you can see, it was bright outside. A lot of people were around in the neighborhood, but that did not stop these 3 men from barging into that home. But they had a rude awakening in a matter of seconds. Caught on camera, it only takes about 8 seconds from the time these 3 armed robbers kick open the door to the time the person inside this second-floor apartment defends himself, firing several shots at the intruders. They quickly retreat, one of them jumping off the balcony. Police released these surveillance images showing the 2 getaway cars. A short time later, one of the men showed up at a beach's emergency room. He was shot in the chest. A helicopter took him to a trauma center where he's stable. The other 2 got away. Detectives posted their pictures asking for tips.
No matter who you are, this is a very scary situation.
We showed the disturbing video to News4Jax crime and safety analyst Ken Jefferson, a former Jacksonville detective.
Fortunately, this homeowner realizes that he has the right to protect himself and his property, and he pulls out his weapon and he begins to fire. And he's well within justification in doing that because he has the right to protect himself.
He says officers have a lot on their side that will help them solve the case. Good surveillance video, and the suspect who was shot. He may have incentive to tell the truth and give up his accomplices.
They generally will talk and cooperate with the police.
All right, so yeah, judgment is going to come on these crimes. You think in the New World, when Esau establishes New World Order, you're going to see home invasions and armed robberies like this not be punished very severely? Yeah, Esau, his whole New World Order is about control. All right, so you're going to get a lot of criminals are going to get caught up in those concentration camps and judgments and summary executions. Because Esau wants to get rid of what he says, maintain humanity under 500 million. All right. Let's watch some more. It says, arrest made in Oak Cliff Department shootout with burglary suspect posing as maintenance man. You got to watch out for this, especially you women. All right. Got to watch out. You got to know who your maintenance men are. Know what they look like. Pay attention to them emails and text messages. All right. When they say somebody coming around, fixing the air conditioner, like your central air, it's not blowing cold or you got no heat, make sure you pay attention to them emails. Make sure you're coming from the right place, the phone numbers, and about around what time they're supposed to come, so you won't get caught up in little tricks like this. All right, let's let that play.
A burglary attempt at a Dallas apartment ended with a violent shootout. Before the gunfire, doorbell cameras captured one of the gunmen pretending to be a maintenance worker. When he thought no one was home, he and an accomplice tried to kick in the door. Then they found out quickly someone was inside with a gun ready to fight back. Fox 4's Amelia Jones is at Dallas Police Headquarters tonight with the latest on this shootout investigation. Amelia.
Steve, that man who fought back, his name is Ethan Rodriguez, and he told me today that in that moment he feared for his life. He told us that he has no connection to the man who posed as that maintenance worker, and he believes that this was a crime of opportunity. Saturday, August 19th, around 6 p.m. A man who claims to be a maintenance worker shows up outside an apartment door at a complex off of Gannon Lane in Oak Cliff.
Oh, yes, they came to check your air filters.
Ethan Rodriguez talks to the man through his doorbell camera.
No one came to check the air apartment. No. Yeah, we're checking the air filters.
Rodriguez tells him no one is home and to come back another day.
Oh, much appreciated.
A few minutes later, the man comes back.
Air filters? I don't know. You mean from the central air? Maybe HVAC guy can explain that one. Check the air filters.
Checking the air filters.
Rodriguez tells him no one is home and to come back another day.
Oh, much appreciated.
A few minutes later, the man comes back, this time with a friend, and they're armed. Little did they know, Rodriguez is home and had been on his phone talking to them through his doorbell camera.
So I hurried up and checked the camera to see who was all at the door, and I saw him kicking the door with a firearm, and fearing for mine and my brother's life, I just let the gun go. I didn't know what to do.
Dallas police say Rodriguez fired 13 rounds, and the suspects fired back twice. No one was injured. According to the arrest affidavit, the video posted and circulated on social media led to Crime Stoppers tips that identified the suspect posing as the maintenance worker as 30-year-old Aaron Contreras.
This was basically just a random attack. We couldn't have expected any of this. No, he's not linked to anybody in my family or anybody that we know.
2 days later, on Monday, police arrested Contreras and charged him with aggravated assault, deadly conduct, and attempted burglary. Dallas County Sheriff's Office records show Contreras' criminal history dates back to 2013. The records show he's been arrested and charged with robbery and burglary several times before.
I'm guessing he just thought this was just going to be a lucky payday. No one's home, and this is just free stuff to steal here. No, he thought wrong.
Dallas police couldn't share any information about the man in the ski mask shown in the video. They told Fox 4 today that his identity is part of the ongoing investigation. Rodriguez told us that he has not received any messages about who that man could be either. Steve.
All right. It says Deuteronomy 21:21, and all the men of the city shall stone him with stones that he die, so shalt thou put away evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. All right. So and this is why judgment is going to come on 2/3 of Israel and other Israelites around the world, so that they can be in fear, so the elect will be in fear. All right. Because the only way Israel understands, and people in general understand, is when they're being persecuted and put to death. That's when they're going to start to listen. That's when they're going to make inquiries on the direction of their life when they start to suffer. All right, so hope you edified. Shalom.